Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Holy jeez, oh man. Yep. It's what? It's Wednesday, right? Holy shit. Oh my God. Talk about running around. Oh my Jesus. Busting my ass. I got awards going out. Oh, we're simulcasting with MonValleyRadio.com. So I wanted to let you know that. Twitter, we're for YouTube, we're still in baby mode. Only been doing this about, a year, okay? So, anyway, I turned on chat, so you want to chat, you can chat. Don't know if anybody's tuning in. I can't tell, but everybody on the radio, you're great. So, anyway, I don't know how this YouTube's going to catch on. I've been doing it for a year, but I haven't been advertising it. It just costs a fortune, So I'm figuring I'm going to go ahead and do a tweet thing and put a link up on Twitter. So we'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, let's do the ground rules. Okay, here's the ground rules. This is not a kid's show. This is for big people. So if you got Rugrats, Crumb Munchers running around, if they're nice outside, go ahead and kick their ass outside. If they're little, put them for a nap. Give them Xbox, PlayStation, an iPad with headphones. Let them listen to damn music. They don't need to be on here. Okay, so that's the name of that tune. I'm still off a little bit. I've been broadcasting for a long time, and I just never put the Twitter stuff up. I mean, it's throwing me off my game. If I had a game, it's throwing me off my game. But anyway, if it's somebody wants to chat or tweet, or not tweet. See, I'm so stuck on that. But anyway, here's what I do. Okay, so if I get upset, the F-bomb's going to fly. So if you're language sensitive, I don't think, things are going to go too well. But hey, they might. Who gives a fuck, right? So anyway, let's do some news, okay? Nah, fuck it. Let's do some Twitter news. Serena Democrat Patriot says Lindsey Graham has called for President Biden to be impeached. They didn't say a fucking word whenever old Trump left the Kurds abandoned to be slaughtered by the Turks. And now President Biden, what is he going to impeach him for? I thought you get peaches from Georgia. No, I'm just kidding. Stupid. Anyway. I got one of these. You have this sinus stuff going on. Now, I have sinus all freaking summer long, and it drives me crazy because I get these freaking. I get boogers, okay, and you just get You ever get one that's halfway up there? And you can't get it with your finger, and you can't blow it out, and you can't suck it. I got one stuck up in there, and it's just probably a wad of snot or whatever, but it ain't coming nowhere. So Wikipedia says, going off Twitter tomorrow, we'll be back Sunday, going on a meditation-type retreat. I have to deactivate my account, or I'll just keep coming on here and getting distracted. Oh, my. Okay. All right. So, yeah, sure. Okay, so let's do some regular news. Okay, politics, the National Review. Here's what I do with the news. I'll read the headline. If the journalist, God bless their souls, is listed, I'll tell you who they are and where you can find it. Now, I'm only going to read the first paragraph or so to pique your interest. And if you want to read it, go ahead. I can't spend all day on one article. It just doesn't work that way. So anyway, the Democrats know extending unemployment benefits is a bad idea. And this is from the nationalreview.com. Now, who the hell... This is freaking dumb shit, Okay? And you'll find out why they call it the Mangled News, okay? Matt Wiedinger notes that the federal unemployment benefit extension will end on Labor Day, and that despite this termination represented a benefits cliff that is almost 6 times steeper than the next steepest such cliff in American history, Democrats are oddly silent about it. Well, yeah, they need to be silent about it. Don't even try that stupid shit, you know? Things are bad enough as it is. And it's a shame, too, because families are still having trouble getting to daycare, right? So, Wiedinger attributes his silence to 2 things. First, that the cliff was designed by Democrats as a cynical ploy to improve the odds that Congress will approve another extension. Second, that the most red states have opted out and thereby caused a situation in which over 80% of those receiving major federal benefits were in states led by a Democratic governor. Because Democrats would prefer the public not to know any of this, Wiedinger suggests it is Democrats who are nixing any chance of another extension. Well, yeah, see, you get that freaking manipulation shit going on by the, I call them Republicans. You know, so who knows? Who knows? Yep. So anyway, can you? Emma Jenner wants to know: can you leave your current relationship for $50 million? I don't know. For me, it would be easy. I'm like, hell yeah! What do you want? Where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? $50 million? No problem. Oh, and she comes back again without going back into it. Plus, you have to be in a relationship at least 5 years to stand a chance. Good luck. Oh, my God. Maria Stewart says, not in one, but if I was, hell yeah, in a New York minute. My. It was like that one, they showed that on Twitter, these guys with these nice cars. And they go up and they think, you know, the one lady says, oh, I'll leave my boyfriend for you, you know, and all he's got is a car. What kind of shit is that? Oh, God. Okay. For fuck's sake. Okay. For fuck's sake, says, who thinks Lindsey Graham is an epic shitbag? Well, yeah, everybody. Okay, so, oh, my. Okay, Fox, here we go, Fox 13 News. Okay, Fox News on the internet isn't too bad unless it's politically related in some way, and then they just go over the deep end, and it's really a piece of shit. Okay, so anyway, driver may use stand your ground defense for shooting that killed 52-year-old. Okay, Tampa, Florida. No one knows why Freddie Hernandez got out of his car at the intersection of Waters Avenue and East Anderson Road in Tampa on the night of June 10th, but the decision would be fatal. Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office investigators said Hernandez approached the driver in front of him, who shot and killed the 52-year-old. They say Curtis James, 44, was the driver who pulled the trigger. His attorney, Tom Taylor, says his client was the victim of a road rage incident and forced to defend himself. Yet prosecutors charged James with first-degree murder. Okay, so during a virtual hearing Monday morning, Taylor addressed charges on behalf of his client. Okay, so, geez, what the hell? Okay. Okay, here we go. What is this one? I don't know what the hell this is. MSN, okay, 17 hours ago. They hit it. You would figure they would do that shit. Okay. A Hennepin County judge swiftly rejected a Tuesday deadline extension sought by attorneys for a former Brooklyn Center police officer charged with one felony for killing a 20-year-old black man during a traffic stop on April 11th. Okay, that's what the headline is. Judge denies a deadline extension for ex-Brooklyn Center police officer's defense in Duante Wright shooting. Judge Regina Chu issued the short order denying denying the request filed on behalf of Kimberly Potter by lawyers Paul Inc. and Earl Grey. And don't you hate that when they do this shit? What do you guys feed me this shit for? Okay, so anyway, oh, see, I know, I gotta watch myself. Judge Regina, okay. The lawyers accused prosecutors of sandbagging Potter's defense by not disclosing whether they intended to file additional charges against her. So, woo. You want to read that? That was from MSN. Forbes. Yesterday. Okay, yesterday. I could have got this yesterday. Okay. Companies linked to Chinese billionaire convicted of $1.8 billion tariff evasion scheme. This was Forbes yesterday at 5:42 a.m. A U.S. federal jury has convicted 6 companies that prosecutors say are linked to Chinese billionaire Li Zhengjian of Zhongjiang Tan Wenhaotei of conspiring to avoid paying $1.8 billion in duties on imported aluminum products from China, according to a release published by the Justice Department on Monday. Okay, so this guy might be in the United States, right? Okay, the companies, all based in the U.S., participated in a wide-ranging scheme to disguise aluminum intrusion to look like pallets which weren't subject to anti-dumping duties imposed in 2011. Okay. They were simply spot welded together so that they would appear in the shape of the ladder and stockpiled at 4 large warehouses in Southern California, according to the release. Liu, 57, was also found to have created fake sales of the aluminum to companies controlled by him in Southern California and falsely claimed in the annual report of his Hong Kong-listed aluminum producer, China Zhongwang, that there was robust demand for his product in the United States. The Justice Department said there were in fact no customers for the 2.2 million pallets imported, and no pallets were ever sold. So, what are you going to do with all this aluminum now? Okay? 2.2 million pallets of freaking aluminum, and not one of them was ever sold? What are they doing with that shit? Oh, who cares? You know what I mean? What the hell is this shit? You know that? I hate that when they go ahead and do that shit. Okay, here we go. ZeroHedge.com. 2 days ago. No, come on, man. Get with it, shit. Okay. Russia ready to ship weapons to Central Asian allies to prevent terrorists from flooding the region. Okay, it's updated. 10:03 Eastern Time. Days ago, one particularly apt New York Times headline captured the growing concern and view from Washington with Afghan collapse. Moscow takes charge in Central Asia. Do you think? Okay, they were already in Afghanistan, and they can't win. They got their ass kicked. They were 10 years there, and they called it their Vietnam. So piss on them, right? Over the weekend, Putin announced Russia has shut its borders to Afghans, now pouring out of the country amid the U.S. exit and ongoing evacuation debacle, further castigating U.S. and European leaders for placing refugees in neighboring Central Asian countries, but which, according to Putin, is a potential threat to Russia, as we don't want militants showing up here under cover of refugees. Now, see, ain't the head terrorist don't want terrorists in his country? Think about that. Oh, now he's afraid. He created a monster, and now he's afraid. That's the deal. It now appears Russia will take its security concerns a step further in what will be seen as a defiant thumb in the eye to Washington. Why is it a thumb to the eye in Washington? They're not going to take any refugees. So it's like, okay. I mean, geez, you could have increased more Russians, but no. You're too paranoid about terrorists that you supported. What an idiot. What an idiot. So, Russia's RIA news agency is reporting that the Kremlin stands ready to deliver weapons and equipment to Central Asian allies that border Afghanistan. Further, RIA cited top officials who said these large deliveries would be done at special low prices. Oh, listen, they're going to send their AKs over there. They'll be selling their weapons. So, he's afraid of terrorists, but yet he's going to go ahead and sell a bunch of weapons. Okay, here at Forbes, here you go. Pelosi. Okay, this was yesterday, 8 a.m. What is going on here? Nothing. Okay, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Tuesday told House members not to travel to Afghanistan amid a chaotic withdrawal of U.S. citizens and Afghan allies from the war-torn country after two lawmakers reportedly traveled to the region for several hours. Yeah, somebody tweeted about that earlier. And I'm like, that's bullshit, man. All they're doing is like, okay, and the lady said it was a photo op. I said, no shit. And guess what? If they get hurt or killed over there, it's going to be like, look what your representative is doing for you. It's the same as them assholes down there playing around in the river in the Rio Grande. Grandstanding. That's the word, grandstanding. They're just doing nothing but grandstanding. In a letter to House members, Pelosi said the desire of some members to travel to Afghanistan is understandable and reflects the high priority that we place on the lives of those on the ground. However, Pelosi noted that the state defense departments have recommended against Americans traveling to Afghanistan, adding the trips to the region unnecessarily divert needed resources from the effort to evacuate Americans, and Afghans. Yeah, they're trying to get people out of there, and they don't want no more assholes going in there. So knock it off. Holy shit, what? Dumb people are just fucking dumb. It's just the way it is. Okay. Okay, The Hill, 2 days ago. This is fucking old news day. I got real good health. I'm telling you, don't holler in my ear again. Just don't. Because it distracts me. Jeez. All right, so since 2007, nearly 2,000 human feet have been found in sneakers completely unattached to bodies on the coast of the Salish Sea. This is freaking... Okay. Doctor explains why 21 human feet in sneakers washed on shore. This is from thehill.com, folks. August 23rd, 2021 at 5:20 p.m. So if you want to read this article, I'm going to read a couple more paragraphs maybe. This is like... Okay. This is like something out of the zombie movie, I gotta have that coffee, man. Shit. Okay. It's since 2007. Okay, well, no, 2,000 human feet been found in sneakers, completely unattached to bodies on the coast of the Salish Sea. Since 2007, 2,000 human feet. Now, did they come in pairs? Or were they just separate 2,000 human feet? Because... that's what, 24, right? 24 since 2007. Serial killer is really spacing this shit out, ain't he? If that's what it is, I don't know. Okay, authorities in many cases have been able to link the body parts to people involved in accidents or suicides. One expert explains it's likely to do with how sea scavengers break down bodies and modern sneaker design. There's been a string of disturbing findings on beaches in British Columbia and Washington State for more than a decade. Is it with that Green River guy from up there? The Green River Killer? Since 2007, nearly 24 human feet has been found in sneakers completely unattached bodies. I just said that, and they repeat it. Why do they do that shit? Okay, one of the more recent discoveries occurred in Everett, Washington in 2019 when beachgoers discovered a human foot inside a shoe on New Year's Day. Everett, Washington on New Year's Day would be pretty chilly, don't you think? So what are they doing? They found a shoe with a foot inside. America's chain. Okay. While the strange phenomenon may prompt wild speculation of some kind of murderer on the loose, authorities in many cases have been able to link the body parts to people involved in accident or suicide as the discoveries have become more common over recent years. So, hey, if you're on the beach, man, anywhere, if you're on the beach anywhere and you see a tennis shoe, don't go pick it up. There might be a foot in it. Okay? Holy shit, man. So the sea scavengers, they'll go ahead and eat the rest of the body, but leave, according to this doctor, they'll leave the foot alone because it's in a tennis shoe and they don't know how to deal with that. Or they can't eat it, so they just leave it alone. It's just like a foreign substance to them. Okay. Newsweek 2 hours ago. Here goes Israel. Shit's blowing up everywhere, man. You got Israel, China, Russia. Israel will not hesitate to stop Iran from developing nuclear weapons, says the defense minister. This is Newsweek 2 hours ago. Israel's defense minister said his country will not hesitate to stop Iran from developing nuclear weapons and accused it of being responsible for a recent drone attack on an oil tanker that killed 2 people, Associated Press reported. The Mercer Street tanker, managed by an Israeli billionaire's firm, was hit by a drone strike off the coast of Oman in the Arabian Sea on July 29th, killing a Briton and Romanian on board. The U.S. and Britain... the U.S. and Britain... why don't they say U.S. and Great Britain, okay? The U.S. and Britain have accused Iran of the attack. Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz claimed the drone aircraft that hit the Mercer Street was launched from Iranian territory and approved by Iranian leadership. This shit must stop. Yeah, right. Gantz said original has... See, that's why it's Mangled News, folks. Gantz said Israel has the means to act and will not hesitate to do so. I do not rule out the possibility that Israel will have to take action in the future in order to prevent a nuclear Iran. You say Iran, I say Iran, okay? That's like Antifa. Tomato. Who gives a fuck? Okay? So anyway, that's the name of that shit. Okay? What else we got? Oh, no. I am not going to read. I'll just read the headline. You could look it up because I hate these fucking people. Fox News. Fox News TV, I hate. Fox News Internet News, like I said, it's okay as long as it doesn't have anything to do with politics. Because then they report straight news. I don't know why, but they just do. Tucker Carlson. The California recall election may be the last chance to save the state. Save it from what? Assholes like you? Hey, you know what? Here's a good thing. 2022, just think. All these people could be gone. Marjorie Taylor Greene, DeSantis, a bunch of other people. You know, you got to, hey, everybody get off your ass and go vote. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. No matter how many, I don't care if they put a 9-foot wall between you and that fucking ballot box, you better get your ass out there, get a pole vault, and pole vault over that fucking wall and go vote. Simple as that. It's not hard. It's not hard. And then these Republicans, this is what kills me after the election, okay? The Republicans are accusing all kind of shit about, Democrats are mailing out these applications for ballots and all. Hey, guess what? I got like 4 of them from the Republican Party from where I live. So they're full of shit. Okay? Okay. ZeroHedge.com. Here's some more trouble. And Spain's Supreme Court rules against using vaccine passports to restrict access to public spaces. Spain's Supreme Court made waves last week by becoming the first judicial authority in Europe to rule against the use of COVID passports to restrict access to public spaces, specifically hospitality businesses, bars, restaurants, and nightclubs. It is not the first Spanish court to come out against vaccine passports. I picked my nose. Okay, but it's the most important. So far, only 5 of the Spain's 17 autonomous regions, the Canary Islands, Ceuta, Melilla, all them other guys, okay, have proposed using vaccine passports to restrict access to public spaces. All have been rejected by local judges. Okay, so that's them. If you want to see that one, read that in ZeroHedge.com 10 hours ago. Hey, you got me a new one, huh? Yeah, 10 hours ago. What about all these other fucking goddamn old ones? Just keep them coming. Shit. How much? Oh, God. You people only got 3 minutes to deal with my ass, okay? Shit. Thank you. All right. What do we got over here on the radio side? What's going on here? I get a message here. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, cat. Oh, let's see. Okay. Okay. So, can you? Okay. John House says, can you go out by yourself for a drink and a bite to eat? Sure, why not? That's what Edith, oh, happy days, says. We're doing Twitter news now, folks. Okay, Lane says, not me, this Lane, Lane, would you rather she fake it and you're none the wiser, or would you rather she tell you the truth? That she didn't climax, but she's totally okay with that? Hey, you know what? That is something that's like for the ages, right? I'll tell you the truth. Years ago, when I was, before my wife passed away and we were doing the thing, we, she would say that. I'm like, hey, did you get it? Was it good? Well, yeah, I didn't get off, but it was okay. It's like, holy shit, man, what an ego buster, it's not a kick, you got to be mature enough to understand that sometimes that shit just don't happen. Right? So, I don't know. I'm going to do another call out for Jax Persist. She puts up with a lot of shit. Okay. Some Rondo, PhD, PDQ, BBQ, OMG, what the fuck? QED. She was doing okay till the does not deploy inside CONUS. She needs to go back and read some 20th century history when the military was used to suppress unions and World War I veterans, okay? Jax Persist says, she didn't say it's never happened. She said there are things that need to be in play before it does happen. But, okay. So, Jax Persist, she gets these guys. I don't know where she gets these guys from. They just, pound the shit out of her. And she's like, she has her shit together. So, good. She's a good lady. Good lady. Okay. Help this guy out. I don't know. Okay. Cajun Blue AZ from, I guess, Arizona. My husband accused me of being belligerent before coffee. Who says that? Hey, you know what, girl? Lady, you be as belligerent as you want to be. Okay? Okay, who says that? Someone who is articulate and already caffeinated. Hey, she's not a child, guy. She's not a child. She's a grown woman. She can be belligerent if she wants. Maybe she's like the lady that didn't get it the other night or last night. She's like, oh, it was okay. It wasn't really freaking, I didn't get off. So nobody's saying anything. Hey, do me a favor. You could hear this. Tell me if you can tweet. I don't know what the hell. tweet, comment, chat, whatever the fuck it is. Okay. So anyway, what else is going on? Oh, time's up, folks. Holy shit, I had a good time. Hey, I got to get off here to radio people. I'm simulcasting with Mon Valley Radio. And they want to get their Mosul R&B show going. All nothing but Motown. And then after that, it's Lady Lady. And then after that, we go dubstep, EDM, electronic music, and then headbangers. So you guys want to listen to some music? Go ahead and click on the link, monvalleyradio.com. Or not click on the link, just type that in on your browser and open it up. And you can tweet or whatever you need to do while you're listening to some of the music on monvalleyradio.com. So you guys have a good day. I'm going to say goodbye to the radio people. And then I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. I had a good time. I still got to get this shit together. And it's going to take some time. So let's just do that shit, okay? And let's go over here and say goodbye. You guys be careful. Don't get that Rona, okay?